Got this yummy treat. Oh my goodness, Leroy.
Oh my gosh.
Lieutenant Dan, come here. Hey, Danny.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, a pastry chef, and I'm also a crazy dog mom. For my little puppy's birthday, I made homemade dog-safe birthday treats, and I'm gonna show you how to make them for your own fur baby. Let's get started. Of course, you know your fur baby best, so use discretion when serving, just in case they might have a sensitive tummy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our ingredients to our stand mixer. We're gonna add 1/2 cup of peanut butter and 4 eggs. And next we're gonna add 1.5 cups of sweet potato puree. You wanna blend this nice and smooth before you add your flour. Okay, this looks perfectly smooth enough for us to add our 6 cups of whole wheat flour. This looks a little too sticky and we want a nice soft ball to be able to roll it out. So I'm gonna add a little bit more whole wheat flour to get it to a nice consistency. You don't have to use all 6 cups if you see that it's coming together with less amount of flour. This mixer's had enough. Perfect. So this is a nice soft ball of dough, not too sticky. It all came together really well. I only ended up using about 4 cups, so you can adjust as needed. Okay, this is a beautiful piece of dough. I'm so excited. It's nice and soft, great consistency. I'm gonna use a little bit of flour for my board and a little bit of flour on top. So I'm gonna roll this out to about 1/2 inch thick. So we've got our dog biscuit cutter, because obviously, and this should yield about 2 dozen dog biscuits. These are so freaking cute. I love this. What a fun idea for like birthday parties. Definitely great gift ideas for your dog friends or your friends that have dogs. When these bake, these are gonna be kind of firm like a traditional dog biscuit. This peanut butter smells so good. I want one of these for myself. And while we're waiting, I'm gonna show you how to jazz it up with the peanut butter drizzle sauce. For our peanut butter drizzle, it's just 1/2 cup of peanut butter and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. We're going to melt this down on a medium heat on the stove until it all comes together. So this is more about melting than it is about cooking. It looks about done, so I'm gonna check on our dog biscuits and then we'll finish our dog treats. I let them cool to the touch for about 15 minutes. We've got our biscuits, we've got our peanut butter drizzle. Now let's decorate. So our peanut butter drizzle is nice and cool, great consistency for drizzling. This drizzle just kind of jazzes up your biscuits a little bit, gives it a real Michelin feel. This is so cute. Ugh. These biscuits look so irresistible. If your dog doesn't love these, you need to take him to the vet. A fork is also easy to use if you want to have that nice professional drizzle look. Alrighty, these are done. We've got our first treat for our puppy party. Next, we're gonna make a carrot peanut butter spice cake. So we're gonna start by mixing our dry ingredients together. We've got 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ginger, and 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. We're just gonna mix these together until they're nice and incorporated. So next we're gonna work on our wet ingredients. We have 2 eggs, we have 1/3 cup of applesauce, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of molasses, 1/2 cup of peanut butter, and we're also gonna add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. We're gonna give this a nice mix. So we mix our dry and wet ingredients separately. That way our dry ingredients are incorporated fully and we don't over mix our batter. Okay, so this is nice and mixed. Now we're gonna combine the 2 together. Make sure that you scrape your sides. You wanna get all of your ingredients in your batter. It's gonna start to thicken as you mix it. Our last ingredient is gonna be 1 cup of finely grated carrots, which we're gonna fold in. So this is done, and keeping in the theme of our biscuits, we have a dog-shaped cake pan. So now we're gonna add our batter into our dog bone cake pan. This has already been pre-greased. That way it doesn't stick to the cake pan and it pops right out in a perfect shape. You wanna spread it evenly into the pan, that way the cake bakes evenly. Just like the dog biscuits, we're gonna put this in the oven on 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. And then when we come back, I'll show you how to put the icing on the cake, except that it's frosting. Our dog frosting is 2 ingredients, 16 ounces of cream cheese and 3 tablespoons of honey. We're gonna give this a nice paddle so it's nice and smooth. I'm noticing this isn't the exact consistency that I want, so we're just gonna add a little bit of water to smooth it out to give it a better consistency. Okay, this is perfect. Let's go get our cakes and complete our puppy party. So first we're gonna decorate our dog cake. I'm gonna get our dog-friendly frosting and put it on top, and we're gonna get some on the sides as well. I'm using a large offset spatula just to spoon it on top, and then I'm gonna use a small offset spatula to get into the grooves. Using a small offset spatula is great for when you're decorating small cakes, when you have different shapes and different crevices, because it's really gonna help you get right into the details of things. I'm doing a sweeping motion of backwards, forwards to evenly spread my frosting. I'm also making sure that I'm using the frosting to get a nice even coating on the cake. So at my dog puppy party, I coated my cake in fondant, but this is much more at-home cook-based, user-friendly. So that's why I definitely recommend using a buttercream over fondant. All right, so we are done. I'm just gonna do what we did with our dog biscuits and just do a fun peanut butter drizzle. Okay, so that's it. That's our puppy cake. Okay guys, there we have it. We have our dog-friendly cake and of course the delicious dog biscuit treats. Now you're ready to be the perfect dog parents that you've always dreamed.
Come here, Penny. Is that yummy?
Let us know in the comments if you want to see any more homemade pet recipes, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, yes.